Alright, what's going on everyone? So there is a new tab in the Arena store. Don't get too excited. I know you guys love more ways to spend money on the game. It's actually, I think, a super awesome, very good thing, except they messed it up a little bit. Okay, so look, there's a deck tab down here, and you can buy precons. I love this. I'm kind of the precon guy here on YouTube. I liked Planeswalker decks. When I was new to the game, I liked theme decks. I like challenger decks. I just like having pre-constructed decks that people can just play out of the box. I think it's a very good thing for Magic to have this exist, even if it's not for like 70% of people. I still think it's a very important thing to have. So the fact that people are now going to be able to just buy a deck, whether it's a brawl deck, these are all brawl decks, or even a standard deck and a competitive one at that, is awesome. So what's the problem? It is 16,000 gems for a deck. So that's roughly, this is in US dollars, of course, but it's about $80. If you bought the $100, you'd have a few thousand gems left over, which is like $20 worth, right? So it's like 75 to 80-ish dollars, which is crazy. I guess if you're a paper player, that doesn't seem bad, right? Like a standard deck in paper is like 80 to 100 on the low end, but a lot of 3-color mid-range decks tend to go up into the 350-ish range, so $80 isn't that bad, right? But it's a digital deck, and it just feels bad. It feels pretty bad. Now, I will say it's pretty cool. They actually reduce the price based on the cards you already have. So for me, it's only 700. Now, 700 doesn't seem bad. The problem, like I have that, right? I have 1,000, so I could buy this right now. The problem is, I have a pretty stacked account because I make content for this, so I spend money on it. You can actually click it, and you can see that it's a few cards here. And I have Mirrors. I don't know how many. It's not showing me how many I'm going to actually get. I can check. So it's Sanctum and Mirrors. Let me just check that really quick, actually. I have 2 copies, so I'm only getting one of those. And the other one is Botanical Sanctum, which I have... Wait, I have 4. Wow. So I'm getting one card. Wow, that's really bad, actually. It's worse... this is worse than I realized. So it's not even 5 cards. It's 1 Mirrors. And I guess it's gonna craft these 2 even though I don't need it. So 700 gems for 1 rare, right? That's what I'm getting. So that's not worth it. Oh, let's go to this one. 360. That's very low. But when we look at it, what we have, common. That's a common from Dominaria. It's weird. Can we find a... Yeah, that's an uncommon from Dominaria. And this is a common. I don't know why they made it white for that set. I assume that's an uncommon. I should definitely have those. I guess I just don't have this edition. So I'm getting 1 rare for 350 gems or whatever it was. 360. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's the price that they are setting for these is ridiculous. I feel like if this was, I don't know, like 5,000 to 7,000 gems, I don't think I'd be complaining, but 16,000, and it's not even, first off, this isn't a competitive deck right now. It's like a tier 2 deck, I guess, or it was last rotation, but here's another problem. Common, uncommon, common, uncommon, common, uncommon. This is a very budget deck. So if this is $80, what's going to happen if they put a deck that actually has a lot of rares? Outside of the mana base, which all decks have a very rare heavy mana base, there's 4, 8, 12 rares, right? There's 3 cards, 4 copies of each. And this one is 16,000. The prices are purely based on the common, uncommon, rare mythic count. They're assigning a value to each rarity, and then the price is like auto-generated, and then it's reducing the price based on how many you already have. So I like, here's the thing, right? I like the precons, very cool. I like that it's reduced by your collection, right? So you don't have to pay full price for a deck that you already might have half the cards for. Don't like that it's 16,000 gems for a deck that is mostly commons and uncommons and not even a tier 1 deck right now. So, yeah, kind of sucks. Too expensive. Very cool. I like it. It's a 10 out of 10 idea and a 2 out of 10 execution. I say 2 out of... It's like a 4 out of 10 execution because I like the cost reduction. So you get a 4 out of 10 for execution. But as it is right now, they're just too expensive. They're too expensive. I mean, this is, I don't even know why this exists. I mean, this is already a starter deck. It's even got bad cards in it, like a starter deck. Why is this in the deck? Why? If you're trying to sell a precon, like why? Why this? Everything else is okay, I guess. I mean, you do get 4 copies of like the rares and stuff, so that's cool, but like, man. And how much is this for me? 290? Oh, it even shows you the breakdown. Oh, that's useful. Hang on. I didn't know that's how that worked. I never clicked this before. So it is saying just 1 sanctum, but I already have 4. But I have 4 already. Why are you crafting 1? So I'm spending 700 gems for 2 rares. Yikes, man. So it's so expensive. Why is this one so expensive? I must be missing a lot of rares, right? Rare. 3 rares, 1 mythic. I definitely have this. And that's 1,000 gems? How? Is it counting the plains and mountains as in the price? God, dude, it's so bad. I take it back. 2 out of 10 on execution. Would it be crazy? Let me pitch something here. What if these cost like, let's say, $35 to $40, and you can't use gems? You have to pay the actual price for them. But then for every rare that you already have, it gives you a pack from that set, right? So if I were to buy this, let's say this was $40, right? So I buy this for $40, even though I only need 2 cards. So it gives me 4 Phyrexia packs, and 4 more Phyrexia packs, and 4 more Phyrexia packs. And it gives me 4 Dominaria packs, and 4 more Phyrexia packs, and 2 more Phyrexia packs. It's a lot of Phyrexia packs. Thunder Junction packs, right? Like, would that be good? Would that be a better way to do this? If this was $40, but I already have all 4 of these, so it replaces these 4 rares with 4 Ixalan packs. I guess that makes it really bad if there's not a lot of rares, though, because this is filled with commons and uncommons. Maybe this one would only be 20, right? Because it's clearly a lower quality deck, right? So you make competitive decks that are just built for tier 1 competitive play. Any duplicate rare gets converted to a pack. And then like I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, do I want to spend $40 and get like 15 Phyrexia packs in the deck? For me, that still wouldn't be worth it because I have so much of the deck already. But would it be worth it for some people? I don't know, maybe. But $80 just feels a bit high, especially when you compare it to other games. Like Hearthstone has done this, and I believe the decks are like $20 to $30. So $80 for a not tier 1 deck that's filled with commons and uncommons, and it's pretty budget friendly, except for the mana base. I don't know, it just feels bad. Good idea though. Please they could fix this. This could be amazing if they just like cut the prices in half. Would I pay 350 gems for this? For 2 rares. How much is a pack? Pack's 200 gems. So would I pay 350 for 2 guaranteed lands? Maybe. I mean, I'd miss out on the golden packs. But maybe. Maybe I would do that. Just cut them in half. 8,000 gems for this one. 4,500 for this. I actually think that would be better. This one would be 180. So it'd be less than the price of 1 pack. And if I bought it, I'd get 1 rare. So would I be willing to pay less than the price of 1 pack for 1 guaranteed rare and some duplicates that are counted weird? Yeah, I think so. I think if these were cut in half, I'd be like buying all of them. Maybe not this one. I don't think I'd pay 500 credits for this. But yeah, it turns out if they were actually a good deal, I'd buy them. But as it is, $80 is too much. Like imagine a new Hearthstone player who downloads Magic Arena and it's like, oh, just 16,000 gems. How do I get 16,000 gems? Oh, it's $100. It's just too much. It's too much. It's not good for new players because it's 16,000 is way too much. It's not good for experienced players just because the price is too high. Cut the price in half and I think we're good. So, yeah, that's it. Bad decks, good idea. I'm done talking now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.